And then... I can never remember how to do it on the freaking Twitch app. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there is a difficulty selection in here. Oh, nope. Still story, normal, and hard. Okay. Anyways, back to the naked man. Good God. Oh, there we go. Welcome back, Twig.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. And the deputies.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Excuse me.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that,
Because I'm a woman, right?
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
Got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Wait, what? Case board. What button is that? No. Can access case board inside the mine? Okay. So tab is case board for the that, but I don't know what
The
button.
Mind Place.
Ooh, wonder if that's
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Wonder if it's this, but that's
facts
not
are on the
button.
board.
Never mind. Wait.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use R to move around, LT to zoom, L to move cursor. Now you are now free to navigate the case board lead by pressing B. Oh, what's that button?
I see you're
Ah!
already hard at work, Anderson.
How did
Close
I
to
do that?
cracking
Waiting
it.
for the mind space
We're
does
just
not
getting
pause the game
started.
for mindful nearby
Let's head down the
threats.
hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mind space does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby yeah, no shit. Oh, that's flashlight. That gets you out then. How the hell? Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. Charm slots, you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped with charm slots. I don't. Oh, it's this button. Okay. Let's check this out. The victim is reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in shallow graves. Found in Connor Lake 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago. A chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is eligible. What's this? Serious murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Bruising. It's a map. I can't remember if she can do anything in here yet or not. Goals. Get to the crime scene, meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Oh, there's no cases in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything yet. Killer profile. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Victim 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Okay. Anything over here that we can see? Okay, out we go. Whoops. I got lost already. There we go.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
She thought it was hilarious. Get down.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Getting back to nature is your
You did
thing.
not just say that. Not a bad place to get
Damn.
murdered.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Here together at the murder site. I did not want to swap. No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers, shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Bonnie, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
He's like, cool, aliens. I'm in.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and
Oh my god.
stuff.
Don't look, there's a
Thanks,
penis.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay.
Can't
Let's
believe,
start by examining our guest of honor.
can't believe how naked
Does
he
this
is.
fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
How?
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
I'm trying to hide part of him so it doesn't mess up the video, like, for pornographic evidence or whatever. I don't know. You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind. Which was this. Lao Saga 2. Okay, then be selected A. Oh, there we go.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
This key image on the case board begins a new line of investigations. When a key image is placed, it'll prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case board and your goals. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is a link to the killings. We're here to investigate. Goals. Investigate the crime scenes. Got that. You are now free to examine the case board or leave to complete the object. Find evidence. Gotcha. I forgot how to open the, was it X? Yeah. Now we have the previous murders. Murder of Cauldron Lake. That's what we need. I was hoping I could just look in it. But it's not letting me. Unless I don't know how. Anyway. Out. We don't got enough to go on. We got
The killer left the
this.
heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Alright. The only discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. I don't know how to get them. Newly discovered clues. Okay, well, how? I know how to do it with mouse. Guess I'm going back between the controller and the mouse.
Nah. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. You can check the updated goals by pressing goals. Learn more about the victim and learn more about the killer. Got it.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Obviously.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Obviously. Okay. I love how they turned this into like kind of a detective game. It's pretty cool. I love detective games. I don't know how to didn't mean to do that. I don't know how to get these without without the mouse. Maybe I need no. Ha! I did it. Multiple sets of footprints. Okay. Heavy blood splatter.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
And these are for later, apparently. Okay. Cool. Remember, you can quick access the map without entering the mine place. Quick access. But that takes me to the map. Or Oh, I just hold it down. I didn't know you could do that. And I played part of this game once already. That's cool. Well, that's very helpful. Thank you, game. And this is where we're at. Okay, let's go to this guy. Chat you up.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as by examining your surroundings. Sir, how do you know him?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
No happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
You guys ain't gonna tell me what to do
I had
next,
to
are
review the
you?
clues.
Oh, maybe that's what she wants to do. Oh, we got some more stuff going here. So we got Casey, who knew him. Then we got this guy who knew him.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
So victim ID, former FBI agent. Not exactly sure where these go, but would this suit him? No? Radio. Cooling beer vials left nearby. There we go. Let's get this. Pre-made or spontaneities. I didn't even see that there. That's
They planned for the murder to happen here,
so zoomed out.
passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
She's so pretty.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How
Looks
did
like
he
she's
end up here?
meditating.
Out from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Find the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Anything else up in here you need? No? Cool. Do we need to go back over here for anything after that? Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. Was that it? Okay. Where is Cauldron Lake? Oh, it's clear down here.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
There we go.
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay.
Sure
well,
hope so.
I'll just wait here.
Okay, you do that, sir.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is
What's this?
unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Good question.
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
And that's creepy.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay, 1 second. The
We found a
page.
page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Ew.
I must find out what.
Okay. Is that it? Or do we need to go over here? Oh, here's manuscript pages, actually. The message.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Creepy
Secret
owl.
truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Creepy. Okay, there's the manuscript. Do we need to do anything with this? Oh, okay. Footprints emerging from under the rock. Trail has gone cold. That's probably not cool. Or that's probably not good.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Now we got anywhere else here. This probably could go up here. Maybe? No? Okay. There we go.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
God, we gotta look inside him now.
See, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano.
Seriously?
Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Yep.
You got it.
You made it back. Good.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I can't see inside him. Is there something I'm supposed to be looking for? Ah.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Yeah.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem.
Well, that sucks.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay, I'll take that.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
Hey, he's leaving me.
The diner, right?
Wait up, bro.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Key.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you just...
This isn't hike enough for you?
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
The stuff in something for us to find.
We go up, right, sir? Yeah? Okay. Which way? Oops. I was gonna go the wrong way. Good thing I'm following you. I have a bad sense of direction. There we go.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field
Look at those
office?
guys.
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
What are they? We
The
don't need
diner's just
that.
up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Whatever these guys are.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough.
Oh, they're
That's how
coffee.
much.
That's what they are.
Never enough coffee.
Like coffee cups.
Oh, that's rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it, coffee world. Get it where you can. Get it now.
So this is the diner up here.
Oh dear. You.
Apparently.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Oh, you must be.
Nice to meet you,
Breaker.
Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take
Yeah,
your
so
time.
can you like move, bro? Thank you.
Can't believe
Oh, look at this moose.
I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you yeah, okay.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
You hiding something, bitch. If I remember right, she has a necklace or something. Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Is she psychic? Like, how would she know that if the girl didn't straight out tell her?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
Well, that's creepy.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
That is definitely weird, especially since she just talked to her daughter.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Not really, because this is where it gets trippy.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
That was weird. Yeah, I'd be pulling the waitress in for questioning,
boss.
especially after the
Corpse is
nose.
downstairs.
Right?
All prep.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Gross.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Okay,
I
that's
can't
a
say
little
I feel
weird,
the same.
sir.
He's joking.
I love his sarcasm.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Penis.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal
There we go.
examination.
I don't know why he has to be naked. Get some clothes on, bro. Oh, so I get right up in there. Come on.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
I don't know. Let's check
The
his head.
body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Like what?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
Well, that's
Can't
disturbing.
make it out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
That's what I'm saying. How'd they manage that? I didn't mean to do that.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Got the heart. Dude.
That's not right.
Okay. This. No?
Hmm.
Did these go somewhere else? Oh wait, there's one right here. There we go.
No.
Cause of death.
Chest wound is
There we
cause
go.
of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
On the victim's skin. Haha.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Do I need any of these two? No. What the fuck? A wallet?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
I lied, it's a page.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
And then poof.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Time to fight a naked man.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
How do I get that?
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. If I remember right, I go out there. I flick the switch, it goes click.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave attack from safe haven while in combat. Become temporarily unavailable. I forgot how to... Ooh. Where'd you go?
Vanished.
Or do I just click continue? I'm just sitting here watching it in a daze.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
I can read your collect manuscripts page. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Which one was this the first one we listened to?
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable.
Okay.
I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing.
Yeah, it's
A
wild.
monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Okay, and then we got...
Saga was back at Cauldron
Yes.
Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. Required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Jesus. Okay. Well, we got 3 manuscripts now. Got anything here? Nightingale attacked
A
us.
dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Okay. Where did Nightingale go? Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, we were attacked by a dead man.
There's no
Yep.
rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas. We both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Is this the work of a cult?
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. First, how do we get out of here? Through here? Apparently so. I'll just follow you.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of monster.
Did you
and
get
her
spooked
office
by
is
the
down.
bodies?
You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could you do that?
That's funny.
They're a fine pair.
How do I get out of here?
My client has been held here long enough.
There we go.
Nightingale and his cult
You
are
gonna let me
dangerous.
speak to them or not?
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Where's our car?
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Why would we park so far away from the sheriff's
We'll actually
department?
find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
It's a white car. Our car
I'm
is
gonna
black.
take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
How the fuck is the car? What am I taking a look around for? Where am I?
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
I don't think there's that much work. It's over here. Wasn't that the diner? Is this our car? I just kind of passed it like an idiot. A weather report. Oh, that's the sheriff's station. I have fucking lost our car. Go me. Oh, there you are.
Check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and
There we go.
clock out.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their
That's
imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Right. Oh boy, the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
We're about to be where I was the last time on
The writer of
normal,
these pages
so we'll
knows
see
what
how
will
different it is.
Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the Cult of the Tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Good question.
My experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello.
Don't do it.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
You know about
How
the
did
murder?
you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihto. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Are you seriously advertising right now?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay.
Thank you. I need
it?
to head out. Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Nothing.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not
It
the
got
kind of
flooded down here.
disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake. In an
Hey, there's
overlap.
that symbol.
So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it.
Please don't make us go by
Anything comes up, I'll
ourselves.
radio you.
What's that? Oh, it's another map.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh!
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Shit. It's funny you love horror but don't want to go alone. I know, right? What am I doing? Oh, did I just get more bullets that way? To be fair, though, even out of horror, I don't like to be alone because I startle too easily. What button is that? Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there we go. Get off! There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. She was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
So, RB to increase damage to the darkness and burn through dark substances. RB. I just punched it. Or no, I shot it. Woo!
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. How do you get the... oh, it was just to press this, right? Yeah. So the witch's hut is up here. I may do that. She's one brave ass FBI agent.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
When I make it into the tree is where, whoops, I was on the normal path, so we'll see, or normal level.
This fuse is busted.
What's going on here? Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. Haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday, so I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday, I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back here tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. Okay. Oh, was that gun bullets?
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
I know things can get a little crazy around here. But if
he
you're ever
really
feeling
hates the
scared, just
movies.
remember that Alan is watching over us. Oh, that's creepy. And you got some eggs. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. I never did figure that out. To upgrade weapons. Oh. Okay. Again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. Oh. These things. So you gotta find these. Then here's the radio. The weather report following you into the dark. Is this music? Yeah, let's not. Profiling.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place.
Creepy.
You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Okay. Manuscripts. We got this one.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay. Whoops. Where am I? Oh, go down this way. What did that do? If I remember right, something comes through this door. Break room is a place where you can save your progress. Is that what this is?
Another page. Making progress.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, they come through the door at the witch's hut. Quick save. Yeah. Guess that's gonna be a good as any spot. Alright. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.